Okay. Let's unpack this iconic track. You know the one Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls?
Mhm.
Probably giving you goosebumps at least once, right?
Oh, definitely. It's one of those songs.
It really is. So today, we're going to dive deep into the story behind it. You know the song, but maybe not the surprising journey it took from movie origins to, well, why it connects so deeply with so many people.
Yeah, it's more than just a massive power ballad, isn't it? It's actually a pretty fascinating look at the creative process, how a song gets made, how it changes, and why it sticks around.
And how specific it started. Because here's where it gets really interesting. Iris wasn't just like a random hit song.
Yeah, not at all.
It was custom written for a movie, the 1998 film City of Angels.
Exactly. Johnny Resnick, the frontman, he actually wrote it from the perspective of Nicolas Cage's character in the movie. This angel who's, wrestling with giving up being immortal
Hmm.
for love,
Right.
for a human connection. Resnick said he was really moved by that whole idea. He put it like, what an amazing thing it must be like to love someone so much that you give up everything to be with them.
And the timing for him personally?
Hmm?
Apparently, this movie thing came when he was going through a lot.
Yeah, 1997. It was a rough patch. His marriage was breaking up, and he had this pretty severe writer's block. He genuinely thought he couldn't even write the song they asked for.
So how did it happen then?
Well, the story goes he broke a couple of guitar strings, started messing around with these, quote, weird configurations, these odd tunings. And then he said, Iris just sort of,
Came out.
yeah, just came out. He described it as feeling like a gift, almost like it came through him rather than from him, especially given the struggle beforehand.
Incredible. And the title, Iris, was that linked to the angel theme or?
Not really, not at first. Anyway, this is kind of funny, actually. He saw the name of the country singer Iris DeMent in a magazine like LA Weekly or something.
No.
Yeah. He later admitted he was sort of trying to be pretentious and arty with the title choice. Just picked a name he liked the sound of.
Huh. That's quite honest. And it definitely adds to the unique sound too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That mandolin part is so distinctive.
Oh, absolutely. That was played by a session guitarist, Tim Pierce. And the whole song is in this unusual 34-time signature like a waltz. It gives it that swaying feel.
Like Billy Joel's Piano Man. Same
Ah,
time signature.
exactly like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is pretty different for a band that started out, as more of a punk rock outfit.
Right. That's a huge jump. From punk to this sweeping emotional ballad. How did that go down with the band and their original fans?
Well, Resnick knew it was a massive leap forward. He called it an enormous change for the band. They were aware it might tick off some of their older veteran fans.
But they went for it anyway.
They did. He basically said, we didn't care because we knew it was good. They felt really strongly about the song itself. And, history proved them right. It was a major turning point.
Yeah, no kidding. But its chart performance was odd, wasn't it?
Super odd, yeah. So it was #1 on the Billboard Airplay chart. That's just radio play for a massive 18 weeks in 98. Like, it was everywhere on the radio.
But not on the main chart, the Hot 100.
Not initially, because back then, a song had to be released as a physical single to chart on the Hot 100. And Iris wasn't at first. They changed the rules in December 98, and then it finally debuted, but only at #9, months after it had peaked in popularity.
Weird. So huge on radio, nominated for 3 Grammys,
Mm.
but didn't win any.
Correct. No Grammy wins. But its legacy, its impact, that goes way beyond charts and awards, doesn't it?
Totally.
It became this massive wedding song. Avril Lavigne apparently used it for her first dance, and it was played at the concert for New York after 9/11. That tells you something about its emotional weight.
Definitely. It carries that weight.
And it keeps getting rediscovered. It popped up again in the UK on shows like X Factor, Britain's Got Talent, and just a few years ago, Phoebe Bridgers and Maggie Rogers did that cover for charity. It just endures.
It really does. So wrapping this up, what does this whole journey mean for you, the listener? Why does this specific song, born from a movie and personal pain, still hit so hard?
I think it boils down to that core line. I just want you to know who I am. That's
Right.
incredibly universal, right? That deep human need to be seen, to be understood, to be accepted for who you really are, flaws and all.
Beyond judgment, beyond struggles.
Exactly. That's why people connect it to their own lives. Unrequited love, mental health struggles, grieving someone. It speaks to that vulnerable part of us that just wants to be known. It makes the listener feel understood, even if the song started as an angel story.
It's amazing how it transformed from that specific prompt to something so universally personal.
Which really makes you think, doesn't it? It raises this question. How does a piece of music born from such a particular time and place manage to take on so many different, intensely personal meanings for millions across the globe?
Mm.
What does that really tell us about music's power, its ability to somehow mirror back our own deepest feelings, the things we don't always have the words for?
That's a great thought to end on. Maybe go listen to Iris again after this. Think about that story and ask yourself, what's your connection to it? What does it mirror for you?